So hello everyone, in this lecture we will cover again the topic name is functions. Inside function we have covered the functions. So next is I'm moving over to this slide. Inside function we have completed this starting point of the function, how to create a function, how to return a value from a function, and how to print a value from a function. So if you have not seen my previous lecture, kindly must go to previous lecture, then you will be get clear for functions. Before going on functions, recursion, in functions, there are two type of arguments. First is argument and second is k-args. You can see here is given that star args and double star kw args means same. Star args or args means it is a arbitrary argument and kw args is a keyword argument. I hope you all clear. Firstly, we know that what doesn't it mean. So in Python, args and kwargs allows a function to accept variables unknown number of arguments. So, firstly, if you have an arbitrary argument, we will use single stars, and if we have keyword argument, we will use double stars. Yes. So wait for a minute. So firstly, we go to the arbitrary arguments. So here it is given that if you do not know how many arguments will be passed into your function, add a star before a parameter name. So before going on functions, I have told you that def is the keyword which is used to create a function, and my function is a function name, and inside this parenthesis some parameters will be given. So in this star kits means it is a arbitrary or argument which is a parameter given inside the parenthesis. So let's take a easy example. This example, I have made one PPT for you also. Like you can see here. Here you can see that I have made a separate PPT. But this PPT W3 school website is too much concept clearing. That's why I am using this website. So you can see here the functions name is my function. Inside parameters we have used arbitrary arguments, and we are printing print the youngest child is and plus kid 2. So it does represent. You can say that what does plus kids 2 represent. So my function is a function name. So in function I have told you that we have to call a function. So here we have called a function. We have taken some random names here. Okay. Some like email, Tobias, Linus. Some three names are given here. So star kits are used to replace the unknown number of argument. So here it is given that plus kids 2. It means select the value from this in which indexing lies on second. So indexing starts from 0, 1, 2. I hope you all clear that what does indexing, slicing, I clear in the previous classes also. So you can see here indexing starts from 0, 1, 2. So the output is the youngest child is Linus. You can show that why Tobias not, why email not, because we have used here the indexing will be only at second place. So it is printing. You can change here also. Like you want to print Tobias here. So run and execute. The youngest child is Tobias. So this is the most important or basic program to learn what is the arbitrary arguments and what is the keywords arguments. So I hope here it is also given that this way the function will receive a tuple or argument can access the items accordingly. Ah, this is most important and the major difference between the arbitrary arguments and the keyword arguments. You firstly know that if you form a arbitrary argument, so you will receive a tuple of arguments. But when you create keyword arguments, you will get the keys value pairs value. Like in the dictionary method, the in left hand side some keys are given, in right hand side some values are given. So which is known as in dictionary. So keyword argument is forms in the dictionary method and arbitrary arguments is the tuple manner. So here it is given the what is star args means. The star args parameter allows a function to accept any number of a positional argument. Inside the function, args become a tuple containing all the past argument. I've told just before a second that the args become a tuple containing all the past arguments. So here you can see that one more example is given here. Easy example. Def my function or function name is there. Star args means it is a arbitrary argument. So we are printing a print type of args, print first argument 0 at parameter 0, print second argument all argument. So here you can see that when we will try it by yourself, here I have told you that if there is a arbitrary argument, it means single star args. If there are keyword arguments, then inside the parameter there will be double star kw args. But here is a single star args. So that's why I have told you that if there is a single star args, so it will be convert into the tuples, and if there will be double star kw args, so it will be converted into keyword argument. So here it is a arbitrary, so that's why the type we will be tuple. If here will be keyword, then here the type will be dict, means dictionary. So print first argument args 0. So here you can see that first argument means at first index value what is here? Email. The output will be email. First argument email. Here, second argument at args1 at index 1. You can see here at index 1. So we can change here anything. Like let's take an example, taking some names. Any type of name. You can run an execute. Here, second argument means at index 1, Krishna will be print. Second argument, Krishna will be print. And at the last, it is saying that print all arguments means we have to print all arguments. So in all arguments, it will print all names, like all names at index value 0, 1, 2, and infinite. If there will be 100 names or 100 values, it will print 100 values. So it has printed all the values means Ayush Krishna Aman has printed here. So these are the basic program you must know. Wait for a minute. I have made a separate file. Before going on recursion, I have made recursion file and some practice set questions. So I see that if possible, then I will do practice of these questions. But firstly, go to that star KWX means functional argument. So go to VS2 positional. arbitrary keyword arguments. So these are some important example of that arbitrary arguments. You can go to the W3 school website. If you may face any problem in any lecture, in any minute of the lecture, you can kindly DM at that time. I will make separate video for that. So there are arbitrary keyword argument. I have told you that if you want to change your data into dictionary format, so you will use the double star KW args, which means arbitrary keyword argument. So firstly read about this. If you don't know how many keyword argument will be passed into your function, add to asterisk, or double star is also known as asterisk. You can see here asterisk. So asterisk before the parameter name. Before the parameter name, like here kid is a parameter name and double star is a asterisk. So you can see here. So the way the function will receive a dictionary of argument can access the image accordingly. So here you can see that. Firstly I am running the code, then I will tell you what is this meaning of this. Here def my function name w star kid is a keyword argument. Then print his last name is kid and L name. L stands for last name. Name is for like simple and L is for last name. F name is for first name. So we are again calling a function my function and we are giving first name is Tobias, last name is reference. So here we want last name. So the output will be his last name is reference. You can take anything here, anything on your choice. Let's take an example. You can see here why have you told that the major difference between the arbitrary argument and the keyword argument. The major difference is if somebody asks you what is the major difference between these two arguments. So you told that in the arbitrary argument, the data will be converted into tuple format and in the keyword argument, the data will be converted into dictionary or dictionary format. Why I'm saying you can see here this name, age, all data. The left hand sides are keys. I have told you in the earlier classes in when I am teaching you the dictionary that the left hand side is the keys and right hand side is the values. So the combination of keys and values are dictionary. I hope you all are clear. So here again we are creating a function with the name def. My function is a function name and with the double asterisk my var. My var is a parameter name. So we are printing type of the my var. So here because there are two asterisks, that's why it is a keyword argument. So that's why it will give you dictionary, not tuple. Tuple will be only get in the arbitrary argument. So in the next, and we are printing name, my var name. So here name is here name is Tobias. Here age. Age is also given here 30. Print all data. My bad. It will print the all data which you have given below. Name, Tobias age 30, city virgin. You can take anything. Let's take if you want to print the city of this. Wait for a minute. Here it is not popping out. It will copy it. Age we will remove here from here. City. Here we will city. You can see it. The city will be also printed. Data. The city data is also printed. Virgin. You can see it. So I hope you all know that the difference between the K arcs and star arcs and double asterisk KW arcs. The major difference of this, I have told you that. You can see here also that what is the difference between arbitrary key, uh, wait for a minute, arbitrary argument and what is the difference between keyword argument. Both are most important. So before going on this, there are some practice questions, exercise questions. We must practice because we are here to build our concepts. So keyword arguments are often called what. So let's take your time and give the response. I'm waiting for your response. Please comment down because I'm waiting for your response. I am just not for you teaching. I am here to give some knowledge to you. So kindly comment down. I am waiting for a minute. So I hope you all given your response. So I have told you that there are two types of arguments. First is arbitrary argument and second is keyword argument. So in arbitrary arguments, there are only args, asterisks, args, and in keyword argument, double asterisks, KW, args. So here it is asking keyword arguments or keyword arguments, asterisk, KW, args. So let's submit the answer and see the answer. You can see here the answer is correct. So move to next question. For the next question, if you do not, if you do not, wait for a minute, I am erasing it. Here you can see that if you do not know the number of arguments that will be passed into your function, there is a prefix you can add in the function definition. Which prefix? So I have told you that here we have to use the number of passed in the function prefix number of function definition. So here we have to add this. So basically it is a normally arbitrary argument. So here firstly it has created a function with the def keyword, then function name my function. Wait for a minute, something wrong. Here simply we have to use star. Then we have to submit the answer. You can see the answer is correct. Why? Wait for a minute. One more example. If you do not know the number keyword argument that will be passed into your function, there is a prefix you can add in a function definition. Which prefix? So here it is already told that keyword argument. So I want to know that you all are getting some benefit from this video or not. So that's why I am not giving all responses to you. Please kindly DM. I am waiting for your response. You can take your time. Firstly, read the question twice and thrice, then give the answer. So I'm waiting for your response. Kindly take your time. So I hope you all have commented it. So you can see here the question is very easy. Here it is telling then know the number of the keyword argument. So in keyword argument, I have told you that there is a double asterisk. So we will use double asterisk and submit the answer. The answer is correct. So we have completed this part args and KW args. Wait for a minute. Args and KW args means arbitrary argument and keyword argument. And if you know, I have told you earlier that the major difference between these both arguments args and KW args, which is a arbitrary is form all the data into the tuples, and in the KWRs means keyword argument, it will convert the data into dictionary. So wait for a minute. I would like to go to on my slide. So here recursion. Recursion is the next topic for the function, and in the next lecture we will cover the practice test of this. Then we will see what is left. Then we will go to that. So recursion in Python. So what does recursion means? Recursion means when a function call by itself. If wait for a minute, I can call you later. Yeah, recursion. Recursion is a programming technique where a function call itself to solve a smaller version of the problems. Every recursive function should have base case and recursive case. So without going on that, I would like to tell you that it is directly used to for the mathematical purpose only, not for the anything. It is only used for the mathematical formulas or purpose. So here why it is using at factorial here. You know that what does factorial represent? If we want a factorial of 5, it means we will multiply 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 120. So I don't taught you the class 9th or 8th thing. I am here only to give you the normal explanation of the topics and the better clarity of the topics. So, if you want to find the factorial of a number, so here is an example given. Recursion is only based on the factorial of a number. So, I am copying this. I am going to my VS Studio Code, making another file, recursion.ui. Wait for a minute. I will create another file for it. You can see in this what does recursion means. We are going to our VC Studio Code. Let's make another. Firstly, we have if you want to create the recursion of any number, you have to mostly create a function. It is already without function you can not create a recursion of number. So def is a function name. Function name, I'm sorry. Def is a keyword. Without def, we can start a function. Def We have to find the factorial. That's why here we are using factorial of n. Suppose it is n, then we have to make the cases of this. If n is equal to 0, return the value 1. You can know that what does this statement are told you, because these are the 9 10 things. Then we have to return if n double is equal to 0, then return 1, else n into factorial n minus 1. Then we have to print the factorial of, you can take any number, you have to print the factorial of, like I have told you that factorial of 5 is 120. Let's check us if the factorial is 520 or not, 120 or not. Here you can see that the factorial of 5 is 120. You can take anything like 3. The factorial of 3, you must know that 3 into 2 into 1, it means 6. So let's run the code. So this is very example. You can take anything. You can see any factorial of a number. So I hope you all clear. So in this, there are too many things like Fibonacci series and the sum of the numbers and many more things. Let's take one more example like sum of a number. Let's comment it out. Let's do one more practice program because I have made a practice program for you. I have told you earlier that Python practice program and say there are top-notch important questions which I will taught you in the upcoming classes. So firstly, let's see one more example for today's session with sum of a number with using recursion or function. So def sum of a numbers if n is equal to 1, return the value 1, or return plus sum of numbers n minus 1, and then print some numbers. You can also call this. I told you that if we have to create a function, then we normally print the value also, and we can call it. Means return the value. So the sum of the number here. Function sum at this. So I hope clear. Here is the mistake. So what is the sum of the numbers? Let's take again here 4 here. The output is 10. So I hope you all clear for the today's session. We have make a case statement def sum number if n double is equal to 1, then return the value 1, else return n plus sum of the numbers n minus 1. So I hope you all clear. You can see from this. You can also take the screenshot of this page from the functions topic, function with the arguments and the recursion. These are the most important things. That why I have told in this lecture. There are some practice program like here you can see that I have told you that what is the factorial of the 5. So factorial of the 5 means 5 into 4, 4 into 3 into 2, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which means the factorial of 5 is 120. If there is a factorial of 3, so you can see that there will be 3 into 2 into 1. It means 3 2 just 6. If the factorial of 2 anything infinite numbers, you can find the finite numbers of factorial. So in the next lecture we will cover this practice test you can see here, and in the upcoming lectures there is the most important project which you can make your project before going college, or if you are in the first year BTech student, you can make this project and gain some scholarships from your college. If you make projects from your first year, then it is most beneficial for you. So this is the for today's lecture. In the upcoming lectures we will see many more things, like there are many things we have noticed here, like OOPS concept. I have told you that this is the most important things. OOPS concept, inside OOPS, encapsulation, abstraction, many more things. There are 4 or 5 types of things, and in OOPS concept, the classes and objects plays a vital role, because without classes and objects, you don't make the any code of lines of code. So there are I hope I have made a 60 pages of handbook for your better practice or short notes. So you can see here I have made a handbook for you. You can take this handbook from my YouTube channel. You can go in the preview box and download from it. From there, you can see here join method in strings. Many more things are vacant. So I will not waste your time. So I will bring this practice set. No, this not. I will this practice set in the next session. So kindly be attached with us for next upcoming lectures. So thank you guys for today's session.